the counter punching of him as Castano comes in, and that
Is over. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Bout of the evening brought to you by Lions Own to the Ring. The referee in charge of our main event is Jay from Carson, California. Introducing to you for two draws with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. La Boca.
Jerry Cantu, 20 years pro experience work. Looking to walk him down. Castaño going to the body. Especially Charlo, much more aggressive. Proving to be that early.
yeah, he's got a better right hand than most people. Now that coming in with an overhand right.
And oh, that right uppercut caught Castaño, but output and the pressure.
This is what makes this fight so exciting.
He hasn't been much in this fight, landing a good
Castaño comes back, countered by Charlo. There's a lead. Left hook.
Gets early on as the first round. As you notice, he didn't want to commit
that guard and give him a chance to work his way in.
His footwork, under a minute left in the first.
See if this is the same thing.
And Charlo already splitting it in a draw as Charlo
Maintain that jab.
pumping and effective.
Charlo himself landed some. So far in this round, because the 8 punches around, he normally averages 77.
Did a 1-2 body shot, and he pulled right back, got in place.
Draws in the history of boxing into the body and up. And they are.
Yeah.
Double jabs.
Definitely a pace that, favors Charlo. But Castaño,
That it doesn't have to be against the ropes.
Not with a right hand from Charlo.
yeah, Charlo doing a good job just staying off the ropes.
Jab. That was one thing I thought they would try in this fight. Its combinations didn't get to that yet in round one.
And that's something that Charlo doesn't normally do.
No, he's not about
Use your punches.
And there he doubles up the jab. Charlo, 8 of 32 for Castaño. Well, it's a much, they promised to be exchanging. And Charlo backed up.
Castano has done some good work even in the...
And not just aggressive by closing the distance, you got to throw punches.
And he throws it so effective. And then later on, Charlo counter
He needs to do in order to find success, and did have
far in this fight.
Very effectively. You can see the change. Now we're yet to see Castaño's left hook. He's left.
and that left hand, a very up to throw that hook, and especially with Charlo on the ropes, although it was in the second round.
Fighters averaging about 50 punches a round wouldn't be anything to see.
Push his strong momentum in the first few.
This combination.
It's all about the counter.
Yeah, counter punching from the outside, but hey.
Circle away, wanting to bait. Castaño in, flashes the jab. Nice right hand from you. Left hook to the body by Charlo. Left hook, Castaño comes back. And domination by Castaño, blocked, and then Charlo left up on some Rosario. Dropping him and stopping him with what was
Castaño landing.
And you said it in the first fight, Al, the sneaky right hand of Castaño for the remainder of the fight. And Al, you mentioned it took a little while in the
that right handed because Charlo pulls back with his hand, with his left hand down.
First time we see
good movement.
Charlo. Oh, rips a left
Down two again, landing a nice left hook. So, and then there's the right.
Castaño to counter, then deliver a shot. Lankin and Castaño responding, but
This fight, he feels a touch on the glove, he comes back with the counter.
Coming in with an overhand right.
Especially Charlo, much more aggressive. Charlo, under a minute left in the second. Lead left hook.
All it takes.
Yeah, good footwork. Not lounging on
In this round, he normally averages 37, so.
and oh, that right uppercut, caught Castaño, but
It was a fairly close round, though Charlo looked like did maybe.
has to be cognizant of the uppercut, stiff jab, and then the right hand of the body. So
It was a much closer round in round three. I don't know whether.
output and the pressure.
And this is what makes this fight so exciting.
And Castaño throws.
Top with the jab. Have Charlo think twice before he
There's a lead. Left hook lows.
closing the gap, but Charlo is landing some good shots there.
Offensive attack.
For the first time, Castaño is feinting an excellent left hook, and that's the punch Castaño wants.
One or two punches that are really clean, but I think for most.
Here in the fourth, in the center of the ring. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Castaño continues on the ropes, but not as long, and hasn't had to. Castaño comes back, countered by Charlo.
He hasn't been much in this fight, landing a good counter.
Juan Guzman, one of the best defensive fighters, that I got to witness.
And in that first fight, we saw Castaño in the final minute of the fourth. Jab splitting the guard of Castaño, the right and the left, and Castaño standing his ground, but had a lot sooner here in this rematch.
Look at the steps back.
Took and then the jab. Castaño, a left by Charlo. Charlo had result compared to 11 of 48 for Charlo. So,
and again in this fight, and I mean really both fighters.
hosted by Castaño and left hook by Charlo in the late stages of the.
Castaño got in. What did Charlo do? He grabbed onto him, right?
And it was in the third round of the first fight where he played.
But guess what? Charlo is a great counter puncher, and he comes back with this.
Here's where Charlo countered, but he's thrown more punches and has landed some. There was an
Charlo lands a left upstairs. There's a Charlo's landing with authority.
Yeah, that was a great speed, great combination from
Hook to the body and right hand. Castaño putting together.
as Charlo banged.
Well, we're seeing Charlo utilize.
he needed to do
Absolutely.
for this fight.
Yep. One of the questions will be,
Getting in closer.
Left hook to the body by Charlo.
He has to be a little bit more aggressive.
And a left. Castaño with some body movement, trying to find a way to misses with that sweeping left hook. Charlo fighting smaller throughout the fight in their first meeting.
Now there you go, Castaño. You
A
won.
half left in the third. Charlo go
very good job of exiting that situation.
fence in that first fight, but now they are
To the task a little bit.
in the third.
But he was kind of coming in on a straight line.
When he is on the ropes.
Yeah, a few times that he and hoping he doesn't get countered.
That left
About this, and Frank Castaño just
One time you have two.
going to the body before going upstairs. Castaño has to do in order to be successful. Actually,
Easy, so it's definitely a hard-working rate for both fighters.
pound champion.
It's a
The right hand off the ropes.
getting in better position to throw those double left hooks, and that one did.
Economical in his output when it comes to.
that Castaño has to take in the inside. He has to throw.
Exactly.
Yeah, and every time he feels a punch,
5, scheduled for 12.
these styles are just perfect for each other.
Now, Charlo still smart, poised enough to counter it.
And that's Castaño keeps coming. And Charlo on the back.
Counter right away, but it's hard because the volume that
Charlo with the counter left by Charlo. Double, but then beautiful counter again.
was doing some good counter work, but Charlo didn't stop.
Self up to these counters from Charlo.
the referee really hasn't.
ISP. Can you explain why?
I mean, life is beautiful for me.
Y ganar por knockout, pero bueno, el primer nivel es así.
Yeah, no, that's Argentina well. Yeah.
You represented boxing well. Thank you.